Hello, my students. Today we will start our first lesson. Open your book on page number 5 and look at the pictures. What can you see? We can see 3 different hands, and you can notice that they are different because of the age. So the first one is for a baby, and the second one is for a young person, and the third one is for an old person. This means that these hands belongs to different generations. What does the word generation mean? Generation means الأجيال. هدول الإيدين بينتموا ل3 أجيال مختلفة. Okay, now look at the title, Family Ties. What does the word ties mean? Ties here. tie mean ربطة. روابط. ties mean روابط. الروابط العائلية. If you think about this word ties that is related to the family, how would you think? We can think about relationship, we can think about maybe relevance, maybe we can think about bonds, or maybe connections between the one family. So our lesson for today will be about families. How are they related? Now turn the paper on page number 6. Here, page number 6. And notice the pictures on the right side. Imagine that they are all from a family album. Here. What can you see? How people might be related. I can see parents, I can see children, I can see grandparents maybe. And notice, I guess that we can see a very old pictures here, like this one. I guess that this one is very old picture. What about if you visit your grandparents and they show you their parents' pictures? إذا رحت زرت أنت دار جدك ورجوك صور قديمة هم لأهاليهم، يعني أهالي جدودكم. تمام؟ Did you ever see a very old picture for your father's family or your mother's family maybe? Now our lesson for today is meet the ancestors. Who our ancestors are? مين هم ancestors? Before we read the passage, I should tell you about your ancestors. The ancestors, they are people who lived and died before we were born. Ancestors in Arabic means الأسلاف. الأسلاف هم الناس القدامى اللي هم نحن طبعا بننتمي إلهم عبر الجينات. أوكي، هم ناس عاشوا وماتوا قبل ما إحنا ننولد. عاشوا وماتوا قبل ما إحنا ننولد. And yes, we are related to them by genes. And we can find out more about genes and other words here in the word focus box. In this box, we can notice that these are the English meaning. Okay? What does the word gene mean? The gene is part of cell passed from parent to children that determines how they look. الجين هو عبارة عن part of a cell، هو جزء من خلية passed from parents الذي يمر عبر من الأهالي من الأب والأم to children that determines how they look. Determines means يحدد. Determines means يحدد اللي هو بيحدد شكل الأبناء. What does the word generation mean? The people of about the same age in a particular family. نسمع دايما إنه بيحكوا من جيل السبعينات، من جيل الثمانينات، من جيل التسعينات. الجيل هو عبارة عن الأشخاص اللي بيكونوا متقاربين في العمر واللي هم بيحددوهم تقريبا كل 10 سنين بيسموهم جيل. Generation means جيل. Ancestor is a person related to you who lived a long time ago. Ancestor الأسلاف أو السلف هو الشخص الذي عاش منذ زمن طويل. Genealogy the study of family history هي الدراسة التي تهتم بتاريخ العائلة. Genealogy gene, generation, ancestor and genealogy. Now let's read the passage here. Meet the ancestors. What makes you who you are? Part of the answer is in your family's past. Become a detective and find clues to your family history. When you look in the mirror, do you see your father's smile? Maybe you take after your mother or look like a grandparent. That's because of DNA. Our DNA contains genes that make each person in the world different. No two people look, think, or act the same. We pass down our genes through generations. Scientists can test your DNA to find out which part of the world your ancestors were from. Your family's history may be a mystery to you, but there is a way to find out about it. It's called genealogy, and it's the study of the people you are related to. Genealogy helps you put together your family history. It starts with the relatives you know, such as parents and grandparents, and then you can learn about ancestors who lived and died before you were born. In the first paragraph, they are talking about how are we related to our grandparents, parents, and our relatives. We are related by DNA. شو هو ال DNA هذا؟ ال DNA هي المادة التي تحمل الصفات الوراثية في جسم الإنسان. المادة التي تحمل الصفات الوراثية في جسم الإنسان. إذن our DNA contains genes تحمل إيش؟ جينات اللي هي بتجعل كل شخص مختلف في العالم مختلف. كيف مختلف؟ الإنسان دائما ما بيشبه الإنسان الثاني. دائما كل شخص هو مختلف بشكله وبطريقة تفكيره وبتصرفاته. We pass down our genes through generations. I want you to notice these underlined words.